everyone. Dr. Brian Scott with you again. Insight to End Times. We've been sharing a lot of things in these sessions. They're short, about 3 minutes in length, to bring to your attention where we are on God's timetable. We're in the last days. We're in the perilous last days. In fact, in 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, there's 25 statements, 25 categories of events that will point to these last days, the perilous last days being upon us. And most of these events are already in place. So we're looking forward to knowing where we stand in God's timetable. We can't pinpoint anything exactly, but we sure can look at the overall context, the overall effect of what's going on in this world. And what's going on is pretty severe. We've got nation against nation. We got war against war. We got threats, all kinds of threats, even nuclear threats now. We've got such emphasis on the environment and all these other things. It seems as if we're spending time on issues that are minor issues, and we're missing the major issues. In any event, let me just share one last set of thoughts on the pre-tribulation rapture. Now, you don't have to agree with what I'm sharing with you. I'm not trying to pinpoint exact things, but I'm trying to share with you context of where we are and where we might be going and what we need to be doing to get ready. In the book of Revelation chapter 5, it refers to a couple of scriptures that indicate that the saints will rule and reign with Jesus Christ on the earth. We know Jesus is returning to rule and reign on the earth for 1,000 years. It's the day of rest in the book of Genesis. It's that last day, the seventh day. It's 1,000-year reign of Christ. We know he's coming back to rule and reign. And it says in chapter 5, verse 9 of the book of Revelation, that the kings and priests, or a kingdom of priests, will rule and reign with him. Now, I've been giving some thought to this. In any government, in any land, any nation, you have leadership. You have either a president or a prime minister or an emperor or a king or something of that nature. You know, you have a senior person in charge, and then you have a group of elected officials, members of parliament, members of the Senate, members of the House, whatever the term may be. Even at the municipal level, you have a mayor and you have councilors and so on. The point is, you might have a couple million people in your country, or you might have hundreds of millions of people, as they do in several countries. But you always have just one leader and one elected group of people. So here in Canada, we have a prime minister, we have 383 members of the House who sit in our federal government to rule over the land. So we have 383 people ruling over 39 or so million people. Round figures, 40 million. It only takes a few to rule and reign. The pre-tribulation rapture will be those who will rule and reign with Jesus Christ. I would suggest to you, my thought only, that it might be a smaller rapture than you anticipate. And it might be those who are called to rule and reign with Jesus Christ. See you tomorrow. Call you blessed. Amen.